For the record, please state your first and last name on camera, please.
Dino Ortiz.
Ooh, and pop culture? About my music making or about me, the person?
Latin music. Latin music is spread around a lot now. Some of it goes back to the times where like my ancestors, for an example, parties or quinceañeras, when they play like that nostalgic music that takes you back to like when you were little and your parents will like play it for you. It's catchy. Some music is very catchy, some music is very moving.
I remember watching Coco and like I felt seen because they put the Hispanic culture there, even though I'm not Mexican, or celebrate El Dia de los Muertos. It's like I can relate to it, remembering dead family members.
Not a song particular, but a artist might be Prince Royce or Romeo Santos.
If it was the first time I believe so, yeah.
Possibly when like they started making like movies and shows about certain topics in Hispanic heritage and ethnicities also. For an example, One Day at a Time, it's more in Hispanic situations and topics. Yeah.
When I'm out in public, people just look at me because of my skin color or something like that.
It was one time in like when we were buying furniture in IKEA, me and my mom were in line to get food, and then there was this like person who was white. They called my mom and they were like, go back to your country, which kind of affected me a lot, hearing that from a person. And my mom, since she was new to English, she couldn't really understand, and when I told her, she kind of felt sad.
It felt really nice. It doesn't happen too often.
It feels like I'm represented in a way. It makes me feel like I'm actually like here, and more diversity is being grown and more diversity is being spread, and people can learn more and more each day of our heritage and our beliefs.
I would like to see more stories about Spanish people or like real life.
Maybe Hispanic like struggles, and of course a lot of the topics that are being like pointed out right now. For example, immigration, family problems, or more financial state.
That's one of the reasons I became a teacher, because I felt like as a choral director, there were tons of white men and never anyone of color. And if it was the occasional black male who was put on a pedestal, not necessarily for being good at their craft, but for being the different.
Maybe more focused on Hispanic or Latin beliefs, and also expectations, more diversity. Of course, people can learn more and more about us, and they might not know some sort of thing, and that might shock them, and see how we struggle too.
We go more all out instead of like staying in a little bubble.
Anything you'd like to say to the audience?
Have a great day.